Hey Pisces, welcome to your reading for March 2022. Happy birthday to you, boo. So let's go ahead and hop right into these cards. Let's see what they got for you. Wow, already out the gate. 7 of Cups in reverse. What does Pisces need to know about March 2022? What does Pisces need to know about March 2022? What does Pisces need to know about March 2022? 3 of Swords. What does Pisces need to know about March 2022? What will Pisces experience in March? The Queen of Swords upright. The Sun. It's such a pretty card. It's like one of my favorite in this deck. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know about March 2022? 6 of Pentacles. What will they experience? Thank you. These 3 cards keep on trying to come out. The Emperor. Trying to cut down the amount of cards I got, Pisces, but I always get a lot. And then I have extra here. Ace of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. And I'm going to kind of leave those to the side. I'm not necessarily going to use them in a reading, but they floating around. Okay, so far, Pisces, there's a calm before this, actually storm before the calm kind of feeling. It's almost like you're going through the rain right now. There may be some tough decision that you need to make or feel like you will need to make. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There might be some decision that you're having a hard time making at this time. Or maybe you just have too many options or too many ways that you can go about something right now, and it's kind of throwing you off. There's also some heartbreak here. There's also some loss here. So there could be a lot of really serious, messy things going on. And with this 7 of Cups and this 3 of Swords put together, it makes me feel like whatever has happened, probably in the previous month, probably in February, whatever has happened has not taken your options away, more so put you in a position where you have to make a lot of decisions really quickly. It's like almost unexpected. So you always kind of have to think very logically with this Queen of Swords here. You have to think very logically. You have to be very crisp. You have to think of all of your options and like see which one is the best, because there's this fear of like making the wrong decision. Whatever has gone on, because like for some of you it could be, and I hate to say this, knock on wood, there could be like a loss of a home, some sort of issue like that, which makes you wonder like, okay, is it best for me to move here? Is this good for my children? Is this good for my situation? Like there's something that just puts you in a bind where it's like, okay, whatever decision I make needs to be the best decision, but what decision is that? And so you probably are trying to make more logical decisions. But the good news is it turns out good. As long as you're thinking logically and you take the like emotional parts out of making your decision. Otherwise, there's the Sun here, there's the 6 of Pentacles, and we all know the Sun represents Leo, so there's a feeling of feeling confident. With this 6 of Pentacles, that means there's some generosity coming in, and this would also be you coming out as well. Like it just ends up getting better after some time of it feeling messy. If I'm being honest, like after some time of things feeling messy and unsure, you start to see kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel. That's why I said it's like the storm before the calm. Okay, I know that's so backwards, but y'all get what I'm saying. With this Queen of Swords and this Emperor card here, I do get this feeling of like back to basics, kind of like looking at situations very logically and what keeps order. So as long as you're keeping yourself, not even just organized, but keeping like a tight knit on what it is that's going on in your life and like how the next steps need to go, and like almost following by the book is what I feel like the need to say for somebody specific. Like following the book is actually going to pay off for you. There may be for some of you some sort of like health issue or something that might come up. I do feel that strongly. This also could just be financial, of course, with this being a Pentacle cards, but I feel like this may be something that's just tangible, like your health or something, or someone's health around you is causing an issue. Like there's some blockage right now, but I do want to reassure you that with time you'll be able to change your circumstance, so don't feel so impatient. This month will probably plant a lot of seeds for you as far as like ways to make money, or maybe you may run into like a connection. For some of you, very specific, it is this Emperor. Like I feel like there's someone who's a very logical thinker, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, does not have to be, but one of you runs into someone with this kind of energy, possibly Aries, maybe even a Cancer for some reason, I'm hearing for some of you, but they end up playing a big part in your life. Honestly, for some of you it's romantic, but I'm gonna just keep that to myself. Whether it's to make money and help you get out of your situation, or it's, you know, someone who brings like love and charity into your life, something of that nature. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put these away, and I'm gonna move into your love and relationships to see what's popping there. So what do my Pisces need to know about their love and relationships? What's going on with this Three of Swords and this Emperor? What does Pisces need to know about their love and relationships in March? The Other. What does Pisces need to know about their love and relationships? The Siren. Two more. What will they experience in their love and relationships? It's a Plan. What will Pisces experience in their relationships in March? I'm so sorry. Just so done. Okay, so with these four here, okay, first of all, there's this thing with someone with a suit. So this could be like somebody that comes in to help you with something and they wear a suit. I'm kind of feeling like a caseworker, social worker, lawyer, something of that nature, somebody who wears a suit. Doesn't have to be, or they wear a uniform. So like the maintenance man, the extermination people. I don't know how that's relevant, but for some of you it's relevant, so just keep that in mind. But it keeps coming up, especially with this It's a Plan. It makes me feel like this is a planned thing, like you and this person, you know, are supposed to meet on a certain day to do a certain thing. That kind of thing comes up, and for some reason that's significant for some of you, especially with this Emperor card with him, his little suede shoes there. Okay, anyway, there is some frustration here. I'm not going to lie, especially with this Three of Swords, with this heartbreak. Now, think about the Three of Swords. It could just be loss. It doesn't necessarily have to always be romantic, like breakup, separation kind of energy. Sometimes it's friendship. Sometimes it's having a hard time with your family. So for some of you that does come up, this fork in the road and options. So remember earlier we were talking about options with the Seven of Cups. Some of you may have a love decision that you need to make this month, or maybe even a decision with someone that you are really close to, which you're not really sure if it's the right decision for you, because you're like, okay, I have this option, but is this going to benefit me? Are they a good person? Am I a good person? Do I like being with them? Or, you know, if I make this decision, how would this harm them? Or maybe they're making decisions and it's harmful. Things of that nature. So there is options on the table. For some of you, you are dealing with somebody who is not emotionally attached to you in the way that you think that they are. I don't want to say that they are bad people, more than I just don't think that they have the same intentions that you do. So just be careful about that. With this Siren, alluring, seductive, enticing, threatening, vindictive, rebellious. Rebellious really sticks out with me. We have a mentally tapped, emotionally spent, physically drained, spiritually depleted, ready to make a change. So remember, there's that change, needing to make a change, but feeling stuck. And for some of you, I don't even think that this is romantic. Like, I feel like there's someone around you who is just, or maybe someone that's influencing you. And when I say that, I'm thinking like it could be something that's happening around you, but the decisions of the people around you are affecting your circumstances. Something of that nature keeps popping up, and that's kind of putting you in this space of like, where you do have to make a plan, where you do have to start to decide what you're going to do next. Getting really solid on what it is that you want is very important, especially in your relationships this month. Being careful about not even someone pulling the wool over your eyes, because I don't think that this person is dishonest or these people are dishonest, more than I just think that they are doing what's best for them, and it's like wreaking havoc on your behalf is what I'm kind of sensing. Someone doesn't like the decisions of another person, so they're kind of like holding them to every little, like literally every little thing. Okay? I'm not going to say it's make amends. I don't agree with that. But I do think it's one of those things where instead of holding yourself up, feeling some type of way about the situation, you do what's best for you, because that person is already doing what's best for them, if that makes any sense. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, quiet retreat. And I wasn't even asking about career yet, but that was more so for that. Get away from it for a little bit. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify your career and finances. What does Pisces need to know about their career and finances in March 2022? Got all the cards I need. Got them all. Savings. That came out first. Abundance mindset. Release resentments about money. And then Boop, attracting, not chasing. Yes. Okay. Your message is pretty clear. And blue may be a big color for you this month. There's a lot of blue throat chakra. So maybe working on your throat chakra, working on communicating what you need. Again, with that swords card, knowing what you want and being able to communicate that and thinking logically about it. But yes, with this attracting, like, okay, hold on. I don't think that you're strapped for cash, at least not the entirety of the month of March. There is a need to plan for the future in your reading. There's just like this constant, like, it's going to get better later, greater later. So you might want to put some money away. So I feel like there's a message about saving your money, obviously with savings here, abundance mindset, and releasing resentments about money. So it's like, if you are, for some of you, you are holding a grudge against somebody about some money that they owe you. Like they owe you $20 and you just cannot take it. Like you want your $20. And it's like, spiritually, there's this energy of like, okay, yes, principle wise, they owe you money, but also in the greater scheme of things, like, you're abundant. You don't need to chase behind that $20. You catch my drift? And it doesn't have to be something that, you know, minuscule. It could be like something you're waiting on to come in from like a job you did or like the government, something like that. Like, don't worry so much about when it's going to come in and like your due process, because it's going to come. It's just more so like you're chasing so far behind it and like you're doing things out of character to get it back or to get it quicker or whatever your circumstances is, that it's like almost causing you more of an issue. Because the thing is, the money's coming in. And for some of you, I just saw very clearly, like, you're waiting. Okay, like, let's say you're waiting for something to come in that you're owed from like a previous job. You're waiting on that money to come in and you're like watching the mailbox and like calling people and asking where it's at. But it's like, literally, it's somebody that's going to lend you $1,000 for no reason, like in a week. Does that make any sense? Like, it's like there's some abundance coming in, but you're so focused on the lack that's over there that you haven't even considered that like it's something else coming in. Like, all you gotta do is wait, poo. So I feel like that's kind of the energy. Don't chase behind money. Get in the mode of attracting. And I do, like I said, I feel this strong message to tell you to save your money. Like, I don't know if some of you are ending a relationship or like your circumstances are changing, so now you have to like make some moves, but like having cash on hand or like making sure that you have your things, your plan in order is like big. Okay, clarity. So I'm gonna see what you need to focus on. Any advice for Pisces? Spirit guide. Any advice for Pisces in March 2022? Thank you. Career, what did I say? And well-being. Yeah, okay. Back to that health portion. Some of you may not be, I don't even think that you're not taking care of your health. I just think for some of you, someone has a health issue and they need to do something about it. I don't have any specifics or anything like that. I just feel like if you're not going to the doctor like you should, or if you are feeling weak but you're still like trying to be really, really active and trying to like work through the pain. Stop that. Like, don't work through the pain. Take your butt to the doctor or do whatever it is that you need to do. Take care of yourself, even if it is just on a mental level, like really getting your mind clear, journaling, sleeping in because you need to sleep in. Whatever the case is, like, get the rest. Don't try to fight through it. There is a sense of working on your career, focusing on your career. Like I said, more logical endeavors. For some of you, it's like a shift away from love, romantic matters, and family matters. Like, you're shifting from that to like, okay, I need to take care of myself. Like, you're being more logical in March. And I think the career, that's where the career fits in, because it's like, okay, I need to figure out my money. I need to figure out my next steps. I need to figure out, you know what I mean? Like, you're more on that than you are whatever this heartbreak is. Like, it's like the heartbreak fuels you. You know, like I said, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be the loss of somebody or the loss of what you thought was going to be, you know. And then spirit guides, they are just, this is kind of like a reminder that you're connected to something greater. So yes, you might need to get in contact with your spiritual guides, whatever it is you believe in, angels, ancestors, whatever the case. If you have been disconnected and you haven't been connecting with them like normal, that might be something that you want to invest your time in this month. Because I get this feeling that that's where you're going to get a lot of clarity from. It's like those peaceful moments. So connecting, maybe visiting a reader if you're comfortable with that. Maybe visiting, you know, if you have an altar, cleaning your altar off. Like, whatever it is that you do for spiritual clarity, there is some message there. Okay? So I'm going to do something new. I need you to ask a question in your head right now. Preferably something simple, but, you know, ask a question in your head right now, and I'm going to pull from this answers deck to see what we get. Okay? What does Pisces need to know? What is the answer to Pisces' question for March 2022? Compromise. Okay? So that's self-explanatory. Find balance. Find ways that this decision, this situation can work for everybody. And even with whatever your question is, compromise. That's your answer. Okay, love? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.